Another game, another loss for the Chicago Blackhawks, as this is the 7th in a row that the Chicago Blackhawks have lost. And this is the 12th time this season the Hawks have allowed 5 or more goals in a game. This is another 6-goal game the Hawks have allowed their opponent to score. This is the 12th time this season the Hawks have allowed their opponent to score 6 goals on them. And there's an issue. Kevin Lankinen, he sucks right now. He's flat out horrendous. And he got pulled after the second period because, frankly, he's not a good goalie. He can't read the plays. He can't save a beach ball. He is, at this point, just no confidence in net. He doesn't know what he's doing to save a game. He just doesn't have what it takes to be in net for the Chicago Blackhawks. I hate blaming the goalie. I hate blaming one player in particular. But frankly, right now, the Hawks have a goalie issue. They have a defensive issue. Granted, we've had that defensive issue all season, but Marc-Andre Fleury, when he was on the Hawks, was able to overshadow it because he was, frankly, the team's MVP. Ever since he's been gone, the Hawks only won 2 games, and that was it. And Kevin Lankinen, in each of his starts so far, has been horrendous all season. There's an issue. He doesn't know what it takes to win. It looked like he did just a year ago. But again, he started tonight, and again, he didn't have what it took to beat the Dallas Stars. He didn't have what it took to make a save. He didn't have what it took to make just a smart move in net where he's actually reading the plays. He has not been reading plays all season. He loses track of the puck way too much. I have to say it. I'm sorry, Lankinen. You have been horrendous. His rebound control has been bad. A couple of the goals were rebound control and losing track of the puck. That's on Lankinen. The defense had issues up front of him, but frankly, Lankinen tonight, the blame needs to be laid on him a little bit. He was not good. So the Hawks lose 6-4. The Hawks had some offense going, but it wasn't enough. They managed to outshoot the Stars, though, 40-30 in tonight's action. And right there, you should be getting more chances. Well, they were getting the chances, but they couldn't beat them past Oettinger. 2 of the goals the Hawks scored tonight were own goals by Esa Lindell of the Stars. Yeah, when 2 goals that you score are own goals by the same player, you should be taking advantage of it, and you don't. The power play. The Hawks went 1 for 2. The Stars went 2 for 2. Of course, the Hawks don't have defense in this game. Have they had it all season? No. But, frankly, the first power play goal was on Lankinen. He should have made a save. He coughed up a rough rebound, and it led to a goal against, with 1 second left on the power play. And, well, shots per period, it was 10-13 in favor for the Hawks in the first, 10-12 in favor for the Hawks in the second, 10-15 in favor for the Hawks in the third. So total shots, 30-40 in favor for the Chicago Blackhawks. This is a game you should come out playing angry. Last game was a lackadaisical effort in itself against the Seattle Kraken. Then you're playing the Dallas Stars, who played just a night ago against the New Jersey Devils, losing to the Devils, but they couldn't come out with the victory tonight because this team has zero vision on where they want to go with it. They don't have defense, their coaching structure's not good, and Our goaltending situation is probably the worst in the NHL. It is. We have Kevin Lankinen, who at best is a French backup, and Colin Delia at best a AHL starter. There's an issue. So let's get to the goals of the game, shall we? In the first period, there were 4 goals put up on the board, and the Stars were the ones that got on the board first. They get a power play, and well, with 1 second remaining on the power play at 4:14 in the first period, Jamie Benn on the doorstep gets a rebound from Lankinen, gets his 18th of the season, assisted by Miro Heiskanen and Ryan Sutter to make it 1-0 Dallas Stars. Hawks do come back in this period where they come on to attack, and with 4 minutes later after the Benn goal, the Hawks get on the board. And it's scored by number 23, Philip Kurashev. His 6th of the season, assisted by number 88, Patrick Kane. This goal was an own goal on Esa Lindell. Well, frankly, can you consider an own goal when you're sliding on your belly trying to make a block to not make a pass go across? Frankly, you could, because it is own goal, and, well, Lindell coughed it up. Hawks are on the board. It's tied 1-1, and the Hawks then go to the power play about 30 seconds after the Kurashev goal. And, well, on the power play, the Hawks capitalize. At 11:24 in the first period, on the power play, scored by number 19, Jonathan Toews. His 11th of the season, assisted by number 88, Patrick Kane. And number 77, Kirby Dach. To get the Hawks the lead, their only lead tonight, at 2-1 on a power play goal by Toews, and this was the other own goal by Esa Lindell. As Toews shoots it, and it goes in off of Lindell, where Toews shoots it, trying to get it to Kirby Dach at the doorstep, but it goes in by Lindell's stick. So we're tied. We have a 1-goal lead. That's good to see. But Hawks go right to the PK. As soon as they get the lead, it vanishes. Because at 13:45 on the power play, Joe Pavelski deflects the puck past Kevin Lankinen for his 27th of the season, assisted by Sagan and Klingberg to make it a 2-2 game. We're tied after 1, 2 apiece. So, the Hawks are holding up with the Stars. Okay, that's good. Kevin Lankinen, a rough goal. One rough goal where it was a bad rebound. The Pavelski one, you really can't fault him on. It was a redirection up front of the net. So, nothing Lankinen could have really done there. So, we go to the second period. And, well, this happened. A minute and 47 seconds in the second period, Roope Hintz scores his 31st of the season, assisted by Joe Pavelski. What happens? Kirby Dach gets the puck in the defensive zone, and he tried to force a pass to the slot in the defensive zone, and Pavelski picks it, and it gets it right to Hintz, and Hintz snipes it past Lankinen. So, you can fault this one on Dach, but you also can fault this one a little bit on DeHaan. He did get in front of Lankinen, and it causes a 1-goal lead for the Stars. But the Hawks kept momentum. They were coming in with pressure, getting more attack, and it comes in at 9:11 in the second period, scored by number 14, Boris Tkachuk. His 3rd of the season, first as a Chicago Blackhawk, assisted by number 56, Eric Gustafsson, and number 52, Reese Johnson, to make it tied Tree in the second. This goal by Tkachuk was a beauty. He gets a puck from Gustafsson and he blasts it past Ottinger, and we have a tie game again. This goal by Tkachuk was a nice one for his first as a Hawk. But Hawks cannot keep the lead, keep it a tied game long, because 2 minutes later at 11:13 in the second period, Jason Robertson makes it a 4-3 game with his 33rd of the season, first of the night, assisted by Rope Hintz. Let's talk about what happened before this goal, though. Jonathan Toews had an opportunity. It looked like it went in, but it rang the pipe, and then the Stars take it down the ice, and it comes in on an attack. Stars get momentum, and, well, at 11:13, Robertson gets on the board. And, well, this goal, Lankinen lost all sight of the puck. This one you can fault on Lankinen. He lost the sight of the puck. It went behind him. Robertson gains the control of the puck, and he takes it in doorstep, and it backdoors it on Lankinen. So, it's a 4-3 game for the Stars, and it turns into a 5-3 game here now. At 3 minutes later, at 14:32 in the second period, Jason Robertson with his second of the game, 34th of the season, assisted by Hintz and Sutter to make it a 5-3 Stars lead. And this goal, frankly, kind of have to fault Lankinen a little bit on. Robertson gets it in the slot, and he just shoots it past Lankinen. A little bit of a screen up front, yes. But there was also Lankinen kind of bit a little bit too early on it, and it led to the goal. That's what happened, and that's going to chase Lankinen out of the net, because we go to the third period with a new goalie. We start Colin Delia in the third period, and, well, Delia looked good on the few shots he faced. He came out getting a lot of shots faced, and he saved them. But at 15:25 in the third period, Tyler Seguin with his 22nd of the season, assisted by Jamie Benn and Miro Heiskanen to make it a 6-3 game. This goal was a wraparound by Seguin. Delia could not get to the post in time to stuff the goal to stop it and keep it within 2. So the Hawks are down by 3. Hawks do get on the board again, and it comes at 17:03 in the third period. Scored by number 77, Kirby Dach. His 9th of the season, assisted by number 24, Sam Lafferty, and number 58, Mackenzie Entwistle, to make it a 6-4 final. Hawks had a couple opportunities when they pulled Delia, couldn't get it, and they lose this game again. This team doesn't have what it takes. Are they going to win another game this season? There's 10 games left. I hope they get a win on the game I'm going to this coming Thursday. But it's a rough time for this rebuilding Blackhawks. So, down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your takes are on Kevin Lankinen's play and what you saw in tonight's game that I may have maybe missed, because I feel like the defensive play was the issue with the fact that the Hawks have a non-confident goalie in net. So, I want to hear what your takes are, because those are my takes, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and most of all, we're in for a long, dark days, aren't we?